Hey there, thanks for tuning in and watching my video. I have it here up for sale a 1991 Mustang GT with 34,820 miles on it. Getting ready to take it for a test drive and talk to you about it as I drive. Everything else is in the listing, but nothing beats actually watching the owner drive it and see how it operates. So let's go ahead and start her up. Fires right up, no problems. It's the factory engine, 302 with the 5-speed, still the original motor. It's got the Paxton supercharger on it. Really wakes up the engine. 6 pounds of boost, nothing too wild, very tasteful in terms of the upgrade. Car handles phenomenal. It's like driving a go-kart. You know, you turn and you're there. It's great. It's got KYB shocks and struts on it. I-box springs lowered 2 inches. Stance is awesome on it. You could probably see that from the pictures. Sounds phenomenal. Nice rumble to it. It's a head turner wherever I go. The only thing I've done to this car since I've owned it is put some new spark plugs on it, new alternator, put a new serpentine belt on it, and the headers were bare. I sent them to Jet Hot to have them coated, and they look really nice in the engine compartment. The liner under the hood needed to be replaced, so I got a new old stock liner for under the hood and I replaced that. The paint was in pretty good shape, but it needed some correction. So I wet sanded and buffed the entire car, and it looks really good. It's the original Ford Ultra Blue paint. I can't vouch for whether or not the car has been repainted. I think the hood's been repainted. Now I'm driving out onto the local route here. So it gets up and goes pretty good. No complaints. It's got all the original glass in it. As you can see from the listing, there's a bunch of pieces under the hood as well that have been upgraded. The ignition has been upgraded. The intake is a trick flow intake. The throttle body has been upgraded. This car starts right up, as you can tell. It's been sitting overnight. It got down to like 42 degrees here last night in Pennsylvania. I fired it right up, and there's no problem with it. I mean, it's got a great tune in it. The car just runs great. I don't have any problem with it at all. It's got a boost gauge here on the A-pillar for you. You'll see that in the pictures. You remember from these older Mustangs, the gauge cluster was very dim at night. So I took out all the dim bulbs and replaced them with LEDs. So the panel really lights up nice at night, like a newer car would, which is pretty nice. Everything works as it should. Wipers, lights, turn signals, everything. It has air conditioning as well, and that blows nice and cold. It does have an aftermarket radio. I don't really play it, but it's got a comes with a remote, in case you're interested in that. But you know, that's really personal taste when it comes to stereo equipment. I like listening to the sound of the engine more than anything. I'm stuck in a little bit of traffic right now, so I'm not really rolling along all that well. I'll make a right up here and get on this country road and drive it a little bit. I put new oxygen sensors in it because when I took the headers off, I figured it was, you know, good to replace those. They didn't really need it. There's no lights or air codes showing at all. The exhaust, you know, the exhaust is a Flowmaster exhaust, and it sounds really good with this engine. Now I'm on that country road I was talking about, so moving along pretty good. If you guys have any questions about the car, you know, certainly, you know, shoot me an email, let me know. I can answer pretty much anything I know about the car. Again, it's low miles, which you don't often see for a car like this, and the modifications that were done to it are pretty tasteful. The Cobra R wheels look fantastic on it. It really sets the car off nice with the paint job. The interior has no smell, no odor. It looks great. Really can't complain with the interior. It looks like it did the day it rolled off the factory line. There's no leaks of any kind on this car, so you know, no oil, antifreeze, transmission fluid, you know, power steering, whatever. This has got rack and pinion on it, but there's no leaks at all. This car is solid. I bought it as a project car just to kind of play around with, you know, as a hobby. And I ended up buying a 67 Chevy C10, and of course this thing's got to go because now the Chevy pickup is occupying a lot of my time. So the wife is like, hey, you got one butt, you know, in two cars, so one's got to go so you can work on the other one. So this is it. I enjoyed this car for the time I had it. Being in Northeast PA or South Central PA, there's, you know, the weather here is kind of lousy. It's been either kept in my enclosed trailer in the garage. I don't take it out in the bad weather. And you'll be able to see from the pictures, you know, how nice it is. I'll do my best. I'll do a walk around video later. I hit some bounces there, so the camera kind of fell on me. It's a 5-speed, so it does pretty well on the highway. I'm going about 55 right now. You know, about 1,500 RPM, so it'll be good on gas. It's got 355 gears in it, which is pretty good for gas mileage. And other than that, that's pretty much it with the car. The listing speaks for itself. You could drive this car home. You don't have to trailer this or worry about, hey, do I buy it? What do I got to fix? You don't have to fix anything. Anything you do to this car is going to be personal and a personal touch that you want to do with it, but it really doesn't need anything. So it's up to you. You can bid with confidence on this car. Check my feedback. It's pretty solid, 100%. I've been with eBay for 20 years now, and I've had great feedback, 100% over the years. So anyway, you got any questions, shoot me an email, let me know. Otherwise, I think this would be a great car to your collection. If you've always wanted a Fox body Mustang, this is the one to own. There's over $30,000 worth of you know, money in this car, and you know, make me a solid offer on it or come close to what I'm asking for the buy it now price, and this thing's going to be yours. It'll be in your driveway or in your garage. Well, that's it. Appreciate you watching my listing. Thanks for tuning in, and give me a call if you're serious. Serious offers only, please. Got a lot of people calling usually when I list a car because it's pretty nice.